Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So today we will be doing a mayonnaise packet. So let's start. We have already taken our image. Now we will be making the mockup on this image. First we will be taking the paint tool. Then make sure while you choose the paint tool, the option is in shape. Okay, so it will be easier for you. Now we can press Ctrl plus and zoom in. Now start from a particular point and select the whole pouch. Now we will decrease the opacity to see the pouch better. As you can see, we have already created shape one. Now again we will choose anchor point tool and we will make the shape more prominent and more realistic. In very easy process we are doing this. As you can see the corner, we need to curve that. We have already discussed this and showed this in very detailed manner. If you feel like, you can go and watch our previous videos, like the foliar bottle or the Benny hat, gloves. There are many videos in detailed format. You can just check those out. We'll be adding the links in the description. So as you can see, we have already selected the bottom part of the pouch. Now we will be needing the upper part. So again we will be taking paint tool and create a shape. We'll zoom in a little more. Yeah.
Robot.
So as you can see, we have already selected the upper part also. Now we will decrease the opacity and add anchor point. We will select it more prominently.
Over.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah, always.
So as you can see, we have already selected the upper part also. Now we'll decrease the opacity. Now we will name them, okay, as lower part and upper part. You can name them something else also. Now we can, whenever we click on them, we can get the selectors. Now we will select both of them and group them, and we'll name the group as object ID.
And let's try it.
Now we will create a smart object so that we can do the labeling and designing on it. Now we will take a rectangle tool and draw almost very close to the object. Now it is white. So we will change the color. We'll take randomly any color. We have chosen red. Now, when we right click on it, we will convert to smart object. First we have to convert it to smart object. Now, we will open the group and we will take the lower part of the package. We will select it. So the selection will come out there. As you can see, the selection is there. Now, we will click on the smart object. We will have to mask this, that's why. We will click on it. Then, see there is an option masking. We will click on masking.
4.
Now you will get the shape of the lower part. Okay, now we have masked the object. Now we will give a solid color to this for the upper part. In the similar way, we will do the upper part. Okay, pressing the controls. Then you can see the selection there. So we'll go to the down part, then take a solid color. We can choose any color randomly in the very first step. As you can see, I've created the filling and the everything. Now, to understand these two editable parts, we'll color them red. Okay. We can change colors for the upper part or the lid actually. You can do anything on these two parts because these are the editable parts. Okay, now we'll be doing the labeling. Now we'll double click on the smart object, and as you can see, a new layer will be opening. We have already chose a pamphlet here, so you can just put it on the smart object. You can do anything. We have chose mayo here. You can take sauce or anything according to your preference. adjust that. Then go home there. Finally. Now if you go back, you'll see there will not be there. The picture will not be there. Here you have to come back and set the picture. Then only it will come on the main page. You can change the color of the lid also here.
Yeah.
As you can see, there is no texture, so it looks very dry here, right? So we'll be working on that part next. Again, we'll press Ctrl from keyboard and then we'll go to Object ID and we'll click on the lower part. Ctrl, Shift, press them together. Ctrl and Shift. Then we'll click on the upper part again. So when you do that, you'll see that the whole selection has been done, including the upper and the lower part. Now we'll move on to the background. We'll click on the background layer here. We'll press Ctrl J. So the selected part that you had will get created with a new layer. Now we'll bring it to the top. Okay. Now we'll make 2 more copies of it. Okay. We'll press Ctrl J twice here. So as you can see, there are 3 copies. One we'll name as shadow. Another we'll name as midtone. Another one as light. We have done this before also. We will now switch off the visibility for light and midtone. Then we'll work on shadow. We'll change the style from layer to linear burn. Now we'll switch on the midtone layer. We'll go to liner dodge add. Then as you see, we'll go to image, adjustments, levels, and we will adjust the levels according to our reference, because here as you can see, it looks very bright. So we will change it. So as you can see, the whiteness is too much. So we will decrease it from that down portion. Okay. So now it's okay for mine one. See, adjust it to according to your preference. Now we'll switch on the light layer. Then we will change it to screen. Okay. Again, in the same procedure, we'll go to image, then adjustments, levels. Then we will adjust the levels according to our preference. Decrease it a little more. Then press OK. So as you can see, if we switch off one on the other, we'll see the difference. Now we'll select these 3 and we'll group them and name them effects. Okay, we have named it effects. You can name it according to your requirements. But we will give a shadow of this pouch also. Okay, so for that we'll again click on the object ID. Okay, we'll be pressing the Ctrl and select the upper layer. Again Ctrl Shift and the lower part. Again the whole pouch has been selected. Then We'll go to background layer. Control Z and we'll copy this layer. See, you can see as layer 1. Even in color, the background here as solid color. We can give any color. I prefer this color. Now for the shadow, we'll go to layer 1. We'll select this layer. We'll go to effects and select drop shadow. Okay. See, this box will be opening. You can see there is angle. You can put it anywhere. Okay. So you have to understand this part. Okay. As you can see, my light is in this part and shadow is in that. So I will do this in this manner. Okay. This is distance. How far you wanna bring the shadow?
You ready, you anguish.
This is the speed. Okay. You here basically you make the adjustments according to your requirement. You can blur the size. Okay. I will decrease it a little. Yeah. We'll blur it also a little to give it the realistic look. If you click on the plus, but there will be another copy of this. We will decrease the opacity a little. Here I am doing it according to my reference and how my eyes can rectify it. Okay, so you do it according to your reference. For the first layer, I will increase this. We'll copy it one more time.
Alright.
As you can see, we have already created the shadow. To make it more realistic, we can press here. We'll select the gradient option. Then we'll go to basic. We'll take black and white. Then press OK. Then again you can go multiply. Okay. You can adjust this background color according to your reference.
Go this way.
Yeah. From multiply we can move to linear bird. So as you can see, we have done our mockup here. We're done with it. From gradient option, we gave the shadow to background. We have smart object here. You can switch on and switch off one or other's visibility and see the difference what you have made this far. Okay. In this very easy process, we have done this very mock-up. You can make any commercial you want. Okay, tomato sauce or mayonnaise or anything. So this is for today. We are ending is here. Thank you for your patience.